Get hit that much. I've never seen him get hit that much, man. And Pacquiao was catching him with some great punches, and before Pacquiao knocked him out. I mean, honestly, if he didn't knock him out, he would have been knocked out probably the next couple of rounds, because Pacquiao was going for the kill, but he's going for the kill and he got killed. So, that's just the bottom line, man. That's the way it's the beauty about boxing, man. One punch can change everything. So
his defense wasn't.
Nah, it just wasn't. Honestly, man, I've never seen Marquez take that many punches from Pacquiao. I mean, Pacquiao came out aggressive. He pressed the action, and he was hitting Marquez with everything, man. He was hitting him with everything, and Pacquiao landed the overhand. Marquez landed overhand right on him, dropped him. He gets up. Pacquiao still comes, attacks, still puts on the pressure, and still was starting to take over the fight, and then he got caught, and I think it was a fifth or sixth, and it was lights out, but. I saw a little vulnerability in Marquez during that fight, and I was just like, well,
Tim,
maybe I have a shot.
Is this the fight that you wanted for this time and place?
Yeah, absolutely. I wanted this fight for this time and place. I mean, granted, the Provodnikov fight, a lot of people was like, "Oh man, you should have took a tune-up before this fight. You don't know how you're gonna react." Yada yada. I just want to fight the best, man. Honestly, man. And a lot of people saying, "Oh, well, you're 30-0 record. What does that mean?" I'm like, it doesn't mean anything to me. I'm like, there's a lot of guys out there that are 30-0, 40-0, 50-0. I mean, and they haven't fought anybody. Mm-hmm. I want to fight the best. If you look at my resume, I fought some good fighters, man, great fighters, world champions, former world champions. I fought against guys that are champions right now. The only loss on their resume is to me, and so I just want to fight the best. I'm not worrying about losing my oath. I just want to fight the best out there, make the most money out there, and fulfill my legacy, man, in boxing. If I can add this name to my legacy, I mean, you can't deny me a spot, man, a top spot in the pop. You can't deny me that.
Tim, how much? It's an obvious question, but how much better was it? Did it make you feel, the reaction of the Provodnikov fight as opposed to the outrage over the decision over the Pacquiao fight?
What do you mean by that?
In terms of the public perception of Tim Bradley and the way you were treated by the fans and the public and the media.
Well, I mean, everybody has an opinion, man. At the end of the day, it was a hard time going with the fans with the fans and the media and everything after the Pacquiao fight, because a lot of people didn't feel I deserved to win that fight that I didn't win about. But after the Provodnikov fight, I think things started to change a little bit, and it was a dark point before that fight. I was in a dark position in boxing, and the Provodnikov fight definitely brought some light to my career. It brought some light to my career, and a lot of people was like, man, what a heart. Like, I can't believe you. Like, you stood there and you fought with a guy like this. Like, oh my goodness, like, this is unbelievable. I've never seen a fighter fight like you know what I mean, and show that much determination and will. So, with that said, I wanted to stay in the light, man. I wanted to stay in the light and be in the light, and I didn't want to go back and go, because a lot of people saying, oh, why didn't you face Pacquiao again? Well, first of all, I didn't want to go to Asia, all right? I didn't want to go to Asia, and I don't want to fight at 6 o'clock in the morning, all right? All right? And there wasn't no 8-figure paycheck coming my way. So what's the point in going there?
Tim,
no point.
You said in a dark place in the business of boxing. Were you in a dark place mentally after the Pacquiao fight?
Oh, hell yeah. I was in a dark place, man. Mentally, physically, everything, man. Everything that went on during that time was a tough time, man. I mean, my kids go to school, they come back to tell me what people's kids are saying. I mean, it just spread like wildfire, man. Once people just, man, they see something, they have their own perception of things, or they start listening to all the media, man. The media drives everything, man. The media is like the ship that drives everything, dude. If you talk good about a person, the media is always talking good about. People's gonna truly believe that this person is a good person. A lot of people are followers, bro. People don't really have they don't have the balls and the courage to stand up and stand up what they believe in. The world of followers, man. There's a few leaders out there, man. You know what I'm saying? There's a few people out there that stood up and was like, hey, what are you guys talking talking about. This kid won this fight. You know what I mean? And like I said, at the end of the day, I'm moving past that shit. I'm moving past the whole controversy thing. We're moving in the right direction. We're facing a tough opponent in Marquez. If I can get a win over Marquez, no, that won't solidify me as, oh, you won, you beat Pacquiao. No, but you know what? That'll move me in position to say that, hey, I beat another great fighter out there. You know, this kid needs to be recognized. He's one of the best, and it could lead me into stardom because that Pacquiao fight was supposed to do that, and it didn't do that. So the only way that we can solve that is have a rematch, Pacquiao and I. All right, let's have a rematch. But right now, that's not the case. Marquez is in my face right now, and I wanted this fight. He wanted this fight. He wants to win a title, and he wants my title because he wants to win it in 5 different weight classes, something like that. Okay, and I want to be part of his legacy, and I want to be in his legacy, and that's the reason why I chose to pick the lesser money, because you know what? This is an opportunity for me to bloom into a superstar.
What do you like about the matchup? What do you like about the matchup with Marquez?
That is, you know what I like about the matchup is that no one really knows what's going to happen, man. I mean, I can sit up here and say this is going to happen. He can sit up and say hey, this is going to happen. But until we get in the ring, nobody really knows, man. I mean, you know, I've always been able to find a way to win. And you know, people can't deny me that you know, that I always try to find a way to win. Marquez, he's a warrior, man. He's a warrior. He's very determined. He's gonna do whatever it takes to win the fight as well. And that makes for that's a recipe for a great fight, guys. It's a recipe for a great fight. And you know, the one thing that he maybe don't realize is that I'm quicker. Yes, I'm younger, and I hope his ass get old overnight. I doubt that happens, but I'm banking on that.
How much do you think you can take advantage of?
It just depends. You know, you never know, man. It takes one fight. Honestly, it takes one fight. Like I use Marquez as Roy Jones as an example. You know, he was reigning, he was the best, this, and then one fight, boom, and then everything changed. All right. So, you know, I'm banking on that with Marquez. I know he's in great shape. He comes ready. I know he's going to be hungry. I know his reflexes are still great. He takes care of himself outside the ring. He doesn't go up and down in weight. He looks pretty good right now. So I know he's going to be at his very best. And he's motivated right now. He's motivated right now because he wants my title. I mean, he's done everything.
Thanks.
He even fought against Mayweather. He wants everything.
Is he going to be testing for this fight?
There will be testing, there will be VADA testing, and there will be USADA testing.
Hey, if you knock him out, who's next?
Man, y'all know, you know I ain't gonna knock this guy out, man. This guy, come on, man. That's a funny question.
Okay, if you beat him, Tim.
What's next? I don't know. We have to wait and see what's next, man. But you know, I would love a fight with Mayweather. I would love a fight with another fight with Pacquiao after this fight. But you know, right now, the main focus is Marquez, man. Main focus is Marquez. I got a tough adventure, man. All right.